YouTube! What's going on, YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your girl jjjaniiiya, and I'm back with another vlog on the channel, or video on the channel. Okay. As y'all can see by that thumbnail and title, man, we finna get down to the nitty gritty, man. I went on Instagram and asked my followers to basically give me some questions that I should answer. I've done this video before, so we about to get right back into it. Again, y'all, the apartment tour is coming, twin. Let me tell y'all what happened when I haven't done it, right? So, boom. I don't have a TV stand for my living room. I don't want to do an apartment tour until I get my TV stand, but it comes on Friday, twin. Let me show y'all, without showing y'all my address. Let me show y'all real quick that my TV stand is indeed coming. It is indeed on the way. Make sure. It is. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Hold on, let me turn down the brightness so y'all can see. It is indeed on the way, twin. It's on the way, twin. So once I put that together, man, we can go ahead and do that apartment tour. You feel me? I gotta get some decorations and everything, but that'll come later. So this is really like it's not unfurnished, it's a furnished house tour, but y'all see it fully it's fully complete. Cause I'm probably gonna stay here for like 2 years and then dip, but we gonna see what it do, man. But like I said, by that thumbnail and that title, man, as y'all can see, man, we doing a Q&A video, twin, and I gotta get back to posting, bro. I'm currently, hold on, y'all, sorry. I'm currently at 587 subscribers, man. My subscribers keep going down. Why? Because I ain't been posting, and I gotta post to be able to get to where I want to go. So, and with that being said, y'all, we finna get straight into the video, y'all. Let's get to it. All right, y'all, so I got the questions right here on my phone. All right, so boom, favorite trip so far, you feel me? My favorite trip so far that I've been on, and I've been on a couple trips. I can honestly say that I've been on a couple trips. A lot of times I go to Florida, but my favorite trip, I got a couple of mango block. First one, I gotta say Disney World. I love Disney World. I've been to Disney World twice, as y'all seen. My second time going was with my girlfriend. If you haven't seen that vlog, make sure y'all go check that out, but make sure y'all watch this one first, you feel me? But still go check that vlog out. I actually did 2 vlogs for that trip. I try to get 2 vlogs in for trips, you feel me? I just went to go see MJ the Musical in North Charleston, South Carolina. When I say I love that trip, because that was my first trip going on with my mom, but like just us two, plus Princess. Princess also went, but just us two, like nobody else. That was my first trip. So between those two, those gotta be my favorite trips I've went on, for real. But also, I went to Disney World with my grandparents. When I was younger, it was me, my mom, my brother, and my grandparents. And that was my first ever, I feel like that was my first ever spring break trip, I think. That might have been the summer, I don't really remember. But I love that trip because I got to go somewhere with my grandma. And that was the only place I ever been with my grandma, like out the state. So that might be I ain't gonna lie, that might be my favorite trip of all time because it's with my grandma. But like as an adult wise, between this trip with my girlfriend and then the trip with my mom, those have probably been my 2 favorite trips. As an adult, as a child, that was my favorite trip. Going to Disney World with my grandma, with my grandparents, my mom and my brother. But just be able to ride with my grandma, you feel me? So that was my favorite child as a trip. I mean, I said my favorite child. My favorite trip as a child, and then for my adulthood, it would definitely have to be, it's neck and neck, the trip with my mom and then the trip with my girlfriend. But that was definitely for sure. All right, next one. How was your first day in college? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. So let me tell y'all what happened to me my first day of college, y'all. And I feel like I told y'all this before, but I don't remember. So boom, right? So when I got to college, right? So I am really bad with directions. So I didn't have my license when I came to college. I was 18 when I came to college. I didn't have a car, and with Kennesaw you can drive a car on campus your freshman year. I didn't have a car, I didn't have my license or nothing. So I didn't catch the Bob. If you go to Kennesaw, you know that stands for Big Owl Bus, right? Y'all, tell me why, right? So I'm at my apartment. I lived at West 22 my freshman year. And y'all, tell me why I'm sitting out there. I don't know how to use this bus out at all. And I'm sitting there like, where is this bus? And I start panicking, y'all, because I didn't know I didn't know where this bus was at. I didn't want to be late on the first day of school. At the time, I didn't know like the first day of school, it's okay to be late because how they're doing this to syllabus. But I was new, like I'm in a new place. Of course, me and my brother lived together, but I was in a new place. I had to catch the bus. I didn't know where none was. I had to use the maps to find the buildings. Y'all, it was bad. It was bad. I was calling my mama crying. It was so bad. I wanted to get out of college so bad because of that. Like that one experience, I wanted to drop out right then and there because I was like, ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way. But yeah, that was my experience with my first day in college. Now, of course, I'm a 5th year student at Kennesaw, so now I know my ways around. But bro, that first day, boy, I was tore up. So I was tore up. Even like, but I had classes like throughout the day. So even like, I didn't know where no buildings was. I really should have. I took a tour, but we didn't get into the nitty gritty of where the buildings. Yeah, it was bad. Like catching that bus was crazy. But I got a car now and everything. But I know where everything is. It was just bad because I didn't know where nothing was, twin. But yeah, man. Day in the life. Alright, so let me tell y'all how my day really go for real. Alright, so boom. We go get up. Me and Princess get up because Princess sleep with me. If y'all say anything about my dog sleep with me, bro. Hey, this our life. This is how we work. This is how we operate, twin. You feel me? So we get up, you feel me? A lot of times she just goes in the cage, honestly. Sometimes we'll get up and go outside for a little bit. It be cold. It just depends on the morning, y'all. Depends on the morning. But get up, give thanks to God. I just gotta do that, y'all. Make sure I give thanks to God because if it wasn't for him, none of this would be possible, twin. Yeah. And then I check my text messages. Reason being, 1, because my girlfriend might have texted me. 2, my mama definitely has texted me. 3, just because I have any notifications for class. I have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just because they said, hey, class is canceled. Like I be hoping, like that's why I wake up earlier so they can say class is canceled, but they never do. Feel me? That's number 3. 4, I'm a business owner, so just in case somebody reaches out to me and say, hey, I want a photo shoot done. And well, I got a children's book coming out right now, so like different things like that. Like I'm keeping track of everything that's going on with me. But the phone of mine, that's why I need 2 phones. But the phone of mine keeps track of everything. So I need my phone. I gotta check it. 4, I check any assignments that I gotta do for the day. I also work at night, so I always check my work schedule in the morning just in case my time has changed from the last time I checked my schedule, which is an everyday thing. I check my schedule every day. 5, if I have any appointments I need to do, make sure I put those in. 6, I spend time with my dog, you feel me? And if I got class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, make sure that I pack some food for me to eat because my classes are a little long. And yeah, that's really how my day goes, but yeah, I make sure I eat, maybe something to eat, you feel me? It ain't really too much to my day for real. But yeah, that's really how my day go, yeah. But I might do a day in the life on here. I've done a day in the life, but I think I want to do a day in the life here because I don't think I've done one while living in my apartment. You feel me? What drives your motivation? God. Let me explain why I say God. Because God has blessed me with so much, and sometimes you may feel like you don't have much, but you wake up every day, you got clothes on your bed, you got food on your table, you got so much to be grateful for. That's my motivation. Because I done went through a lot of stuff, y'all, that y'all don't know about. I done went through a lot of stuff. But that's my journey, you feel me? And that's my personal experience. But he motivates me to get up every day and keep grinding and keep going and doing what I need to do. So that's my motivation for real. Yeah, that's my motivation. Also, my godson, Noble, he's also my motivation, you feel me? Noble, I love you, godson. Love you, baby boy. For real. Next question is from my girlfriend, y'all. She asked, how much do you love your beautiful girlfriend? I love my beautiful girlfriend very, 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 very much. You feel me? Yeah. And somebody said, when you gonna do an outfit of the day? Y'all, I'll get down with y'all for an outfit of the day, for real. I might do an outfit of the day on Sunday, just for the simple fact that I'm about to do a photo shoot on Sunday for my birthday pictures. So I might do an outfit of the day and then post that on my birthday because I don't want y'all to see what I'm wearing for my photo shoot beforehand. Yeah. But y'all, I gotta delete some storage on here because my SD card is about to die. So hold on. Alright, y'all, so back to what I was saying, y'all. So I'll do outfit of the day for my birthday, y'all. No cap. I'll post it on my birthday just for the simple fact that y'all don't need to see what I'm wearing before y'all see the pictures. That just makes sense to me, y'all. So I'm gonna do an outfit of the day. I'm gonna record it on the day I do my photo shoot, and then I'll post it on my birthday. Feel me? Or I might post it the day after, just so I can have that content rolling. But yeah. Alright, y'all. So then the next one from my frat. He said, thoughts on awards and award shows. So my thoughts on it, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like they biased, honestly, for the simple fact that a lot of black creators, now I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying, we've been winning, you feel me? But a lot of times we don't win because, hey, it's America. But I really think that it's very biased, you feel me? And I really, sorry y'all, I am getting distracted. I was getting distracted. But yeah, man, so basically I think they biased. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really care for award shows. I'll watch it, but I don't really care for award shows. That's my honest opinion, for real. Let's see, my 2026 long and short-term goals. So short-term, I feel like long-term, good grades. Make sure my grades is up to par to keep my GPA up, y'all. When I started college, y'all, I had to go be on top of my class. That has went down the drain because I came in this thing and started playing for real. But I'm back on my grinding for real. Long term is to grind on YouTube, get my focus for real. I need to get I have a calendar. I'm gonna use my laptop and write up. I'm gonna use my iPad. Really, I could just use my iPad, but write up video ideas that I want to do and make sure I complete them and check them off for the month. That's a long-term goal, but I have that goal for as long as I'm gonna do YouTube, because I really do love making content. I'm so serious when I say that. I love making content. I just gotta start doing it, you feel me? And I feel like if I get a different lens, y'all, I'm telling y'all, if I get a different lens, this lens is great, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if I get a different lens, it's a different perspective, feel me? Yeah. And then let me make sure I get this video out to y'all today. Yeah. Short term, long term for me and my girlfriend to stay healthy. Our relationship, amazing, super duper. I wanted that to say like that, you feel me? I want to make a long term goal for me for this year, and I've been doing really good with this, my mental health, y'all. I have struggled with my mental health for the past couple of years, and I have been doing tremendously well this year, so I want to keep that up. Yeah. And then another long-term goal is to pass that I guess a short-term goal, but I don't know if I want to take it during the summertime or if I want to take it during the fall. I don't know. I'm really in between what I really want to do, y'all. And I know I do a lot of movement when I vlog, y'all, or when I record videos, but it's the only way I can talk. This rug is about to take me out, y'all. But yeah, I'm trying to see if I want to. I'm sorry, y'all. I get distracted. I'm trying to see if I want to take this. If you know what the guest is, this is Georgia. I don't really know what the guest is. I just know it's the test I gotta take to become a certified teacher, or a certified educator. But I'm trying to see if I want to do it during the summer or the fall. I'm trying to figure that out for myself. If you're an educator, please let me know down in the comment section when is the best time to do it, because that's what I'm depending on to figure this out. You feel me? And yeah, man, I think, and my family to stay healthy, that's a long-term goal for life. You feel me? And yeah, and another long-term goal I have is to travel more. I've went out, let's say, twice this year, and it's already the beginning of the year, and that's probably the most I've ever traveled in a year. So I'm very, actually, I'm lying. 2024, I went on 3 trips. So I'm trying to go on at least 6 trips this year. That's my goal. So yeah, man. Nay said, can she be the flower girl at our wedding? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be kids, but Nay, yeah. I'm pretty sure Maya gonna agree to it too. But yes, for sure. Alright, y'all, so the next one, hold on. Alright, so the next question was, what made you wanna start YouTube? So I've always loved editing. I've always loved being on camera. I've always loved just showing my personality. Now, as I told my girlfriend, I feel like I'm weird to people. And when I say that, I mean, I think people find me weird as in I'm socially awkward. And that's okay, like I can be socially awkward, you feel me? But I've always loved how my personality was. I've always loved that I've always been myself. I've never let nobody change me. As y'all can see, I've been a goofball. I'm gonna stay a goofball. Feel me? But yeah, so I've always wanted to show off my personality, and I feel like YouTube is a great way to do that. You feel me? And yeah, that's the best way to do it. Feel me? Can you learn how to do a flip? Now, my homegirl texted me. Well, yeah, my homegirl sent this on my thing, and if you know I got bad knees. So if you think I can learn how to do a flip, you are crazy, bro. No. Feel me? A flip is crazy, I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy for you to ask, knowing I was a virgin. A lot. That was crazy. Alright. So Shamaya asked, what's one? Actually, Shamaya put on here 4 questions. You feel me? So I'm gonna answer every question. I'm gonna go individually by each. You feel me? So she said, what's one piece of advice you would give your younger you? Don't let everything affect you. So when I say that, I mean that when I was younger, and I'm still working on that, but I've gotten better at it. I used to let things affect me really badly to the point where I shut down from everybody. And that was because I overthought everything a lot. So instead of doing that, I've learned to not let things bother me so much and really just going about my day for real, because at the end of the day, the day gotta end. You know what I mean? That's something I'm still working towards, but I've gotten way better at it. You feel me? Another thing, name a time you were being dramatic school shooter. Let me tell y'all the story time about this real quick, right? So boom, right? Imagine, right? So my friend, right? I fly Mega. We call it A5Q. My chapter, ATM, the bank. Basically, we were having a game night, and they told us there was school shooters on campus. Now, mind y'all, I don't play around with stuff like that. So I'm thinking, and we could hear on the radio, somebody said that somebody got shot in the building we were at, which was AOC, which is the Academic Learning Center. In my head, because I think we was either on the 2nd or 3rd floor, in my head, I'm thinking they finna come in the room where we were. So I was scared, like I was genuinely scared, y'all, and I started crying. That's why she said I was being dramatic. But y'all, for real though, I thought, like, I was calling my mom, like, I was texting my mama, like, there's a school shooter on campus, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I love you. Like, I was scared, I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know. I don't know what really happened in that situation. I don't know if they was playing pranks. I don't know what they was doing, but bro, like they had cars, they had police cars all over campus, bro. And I don't know if somebody was playing a prank, and I don't know, but that was not funny, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. What's the most craziest thing you've experienced in public? Ooh, the craziest thing I've experienced in public. I haven't really experienced anything crazy in public. I don't know if I've experienced anything crazy in public. Like, I've never seen anybody get shot. Okay, the craziest thing I've ever seen, and I remember this vividly when I was younger. So, boom, imagine, right? We sit at a red light, and this car, it was like a Jeep. This car was sitting at a red light. This other car was coming from this way. This car is like this way, you feel me? And the car just comes smack them, and the car just flip it, and it just would not stop. And I was like, and I remember I was like 7, but I can never forget that, bro. That was crazy. I had never seen it, and my dad like was running, trying to help that lady, but like that was crazy. Like the car flipped at least 8 times. They just kept flipping. Another time, right? So I think this was my freshman year of college, bro. If you know about them stairs in that student center when you coming down, bro, I seen, this was at 8, this was like at 7:45 in the morning. I kid you not, I was on the phone, and or on FaceTime or something like that, and I remember this girl, she was not paying attention, y'all. I biblically remember this. I was sitting over there by Chick-fil-A, like at the last table. If you go to Cancel, you know what I'm talking about. But that last table by Chick-fil-A. Well, when I say she tumbled down the stairs, she was tumbling, twin. She was tumbling, dog. I ain't never seen nothing like that. And I was like, and this dude, he was like, ain't nobody saw you. We saw that, bro. That had to be the craziest thing I had ever seen in my life. I had never seen. She was just like, I can't do it because I ain't tumbling. But like, if y'all know what somebody look like when they tumbling forward, then you know. Like, she was just going, y'all. She was going forward and forward and forward. Feel me? But that was the craziest thing I ever seen. That between them two, that was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. And then, why you look like a noodle? A noodle. Dog. What? Anyways, last question is for Ari. Ari, why did you ask this? She said, first time I realized I was a stud. I'm not gonna say everything else she said, but she said, first time I realized I was a stud. Y'all, I've always been a tomboy. I've always been a tomboy. This is nothing new. I've always been a tomboy. I've always known I was a tomboy. Y'all, so yeah, I've always known. Like, I always done like this in my pictures. I always done like this in my pictures. This is a normal pose, but I always did it like this. If I was not a tomboy, this is nothing new, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This is just who I am. I ain't gonna lie. But alright, y'all. Hold on. Alright, y'all. So this is indeed the last. This is the end of the video, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all, I want to appreciate y'all for kicking it with me on this video. I got to get back to the routine of posting, y'all. I'm about to go on my laptop, set up a calendar so that way I can get back to posting. But appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Like I always say, y'all, hit that bell so I see every time I post. And until next video, I'm gone.